You actually like this one?
Yeah, what's this one called?
It's like an old Kiss guy.
An old Kiss guy.
Ace Frehley.
Well, Ace got it. Ace.
You were going to say bass, weren't you? It's good, isn't it?
Dirty.
Simple. Anyway.
That's all. I like this one. Keep playing this one.
Bye. Seal of approval. Well, you've landed on How to Play Guitar and a brand new song from Ace Frehley off of Kiss fame, although I think it would annoy him that he's actually not on this t-shirt, I believe. Classic guitarist from Kiss, of course, one of the founding members. This is his new album called 10,000 Volts, so I thought I'd do the title track from that, which is, I thought I was going to put this down as a beginner level track. When I was tabbing it out, I thought this is quite straightforward. But to play it, it's really not. So I'm going to run you through it with the main riff in this part of the video, but it's hard. So the intro starts off with a D. You can either play it up here, or you can just play a D down here. It doesn't really matter. On the record, it probably sounds a little bit more like it's down here, actually. Lots of effects and flanger and phasing and stuff, which you don't need to worry about. You're just going to use that to get yourself into the track. The main riff, though, is a beast. So you're going to play it. I'll teach you how I would play it, but first of all, Ace plays it with a fourth finger for this power chord, which is mad. Which I wouldn't recommend, but that's just how he does it, because I've watched his behind the scenes music video which shows him using a little finger for that, which I think is odd. But if you want to do it an easy way, I would use the second finger. Then, really without the riff establishing itself, it goes into a kind of intro solo section, which is why I've left this all under the intro banner. So you're not going to actually play that first power chord, that's why it's in brackets. This section up here, though, is a first finger, I should say, on the 13th fret. Now you can hammer that on with a first and third finger. And then this next one you pause, so there's a beat, and then you do. And then you drop down. So this section's a little bit different from before. I mean, you can use the same fingering as we've discussed in earlier videos with that fourth finger. But I think for the verse section, there's a really good argument for not doing that fingering and doing it like this. So we'll run through this section now. So it's very similar to the main riff. 3 power chords. And the way I'm going to teach it to you is with the second finger. Then over for this power chord. And then just use that third finger to climb up. And then I've done the fingering like this. 3, 1, 2. The riff repeats round again, so we go. And then you're doing a power chord. Nice and easy. And then you get this little dropping down, and then you're back to the main chorus riff, and then that goes round and round like lesson 1 until we get to verse 2, which we'll just carry on with now. Very, very repeated compared to verse 1, same idea. C. Chorus 2, which I won't play you through, but it's exactly the same as the previous chorus that we've had. And that leads into the bridge section, which is a little bit of a change up. So this is the bridge, the chords anyway. I've got written a few other voices in here, which will make sense as I explain them. But the basic power chords before we get to the solo are like this. And then it's solo time. There's a couple of other guitar lines that I just want to run you through. At the beginning of the bridge, there's this. And then there's also another third guitar part that you can hear, which kind of goes, which you can hear kind of overlaid as guitar number 3, which is pretty cool. But you don't have to necessarily play that if you're interested in kind of rocking along with the track here. We'll go to the solo then, which is like this. So just to run you through it slowly, there's a lot of repeated patterns for this solo here. So you've got firstly the bend. It's a pretty cool pattern to practice it with the bends, second finger, and then alternate pick. And then you've got this new pattern. So those are the kind of epic 1.5 fret bends. And then once you've done your third one, you've got to jump down to the 13th fret and go. So one more time. And then this is alternate picking. And then you're back into the power chords from the bridge. Sometimes that's in there. And then we'll just finish it off with this, which is the final 3 bends here. I've changed genes. It's because I've recorded this on a different day, but hey ho, it's all still rock and roll here. Life gets in the way sometimes. But anyway, so we're doing the final chorus here. It's a little bit extended. We're just going to recap what we've learnt very quickly and just follow it through on the tab. So you've got this power chord, and then just the bottom note. You get the hang of it once it comes around enough times. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? And then we arrive at the outro solo here, which is a combination of bits that we've previously done on this track. So just a recap of this shape. It's a little bit shorter this time, you get 3. And then you end there. And then you're back on this. Now the only difference there, of course, is that you've got the last iteration. I suspect it's a slight misfingering. I think that's what it should be, but you hear. Maybe it's not a misfingering, maybe it's just a little variation of what we heard before, but it's very, very cool either way. So that happens. And I would do that as a hammer-on. And bar that first finger across. And then you've got this same pattern again. And then, so the rhythm for that is... And then it's this same shape as we had before in our solo video. And then you end with this hammer-on, which is a bit slow. So just to run you through that sequence again, so that slow hammer-on. And then up. And there's a lot of improvisation that happens on those last notes there, which you don't need to tab specifically, you just kind of improvise. And that's kind of how the song ends, and it's as simple as that. That's Ace Frehley's 10,000 Volts. We're going to sign out of this one here. Check out the performance videos that we've got up there. We've got the full lesson available as well for you. If you've happened to just caught a few of the parts, you'll be able to find the full lesson. Do subscribe to the channel. We'll keep doing new stuff. If you've got any requests, if you want more Kiss, more Ace Frehley, more of the new album, then just let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Peace out, and we'll see you next time.